Hi all, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a haul to share. I'll be right back. Okay, I went to Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, Target. I'm trying to think if I went anywhere else. I think that's it. And then I got a scrapbook.com order. Hobby Lobby, I got a sheet of this poster board. I have a picture that we were going to have professionally matted, but with the venture, I'm going to see if I can cut a mat the right size. I think that color will work well. It's kind of a wintry scene. I think that would work well. And then I needed more of the green foiled cardstock to finish up my Christmas cards, finish cutting them. I did get one put together, but that's all I did. Also, with everything in this bag, I need this chair. That is just Halloween candy. I did get a Target order too. I'm trying to see. Yeah, there's not a picture of it on there anywhere. I'll try to screenshot it and add it at the end. It's just a white Christmas tree for out here in my craft room. They had the birds in stock. These were baking and gingerbread themed. First I had two picked out and I'm like, oh, I really like this one. And like this one, I think they only had one left. Maybe they'll get more, but I bought one of each of those ones. They had other ones too, but I really liked the gingerbread and the baking themed ones. The Bullseye Playground, I did pick up this towel because of the pie. Pie always makes me think of my mom. They just did a good job wrapping. They did have some of the little trees. These ones were $1, so I bought a couple of these because these would be cute to add to a tiered tray because they're not too big. And then I found a couple of little things that I thought would look cute sitting on tiered trays too. They're like gingerbread people, like snowboarding. I thought those were cute. And I bought this little snowman. I probably won't use him until January. After I take down my Christmas stuff, I put up snow and snowmen. So I'm thinking of adding a hot cocoa tray in December, or doing a hot cocoa tray probably in place of one of the other ones I usually do. I think I usually do more than one snow themed one. So I did buy some fabric. It was 30% off this week. I really loved this one. I bought 2 yards and I'm almost wondering whether I should have bought 3, but I'm gonna try. I was thinking just covering my bench, then I thought later, well, maybe I should have, but then again, I have the snow blanket, so just covering the little the place that I had made for the cat. She's not coming out here right now, but I usually cover it with some sort of fabric anyway. So I loved these Santas, so I picked that up. And then hubby back there in his man cave area of the craft room has I have two. They're Better Homes and Garden units, but they're like the Calyx. They're two 12 cube ones. They're 3 wide by 4 tall is how I have them standing. One side has his cub stuff, the other side has bear stuff. So I wanted something to cover the bear side. I made like a runner for up there. Hubby picked out these peanut butter sandwich cookies. I will bring those over to the house. I picked out these for us to do together. They had 2 of them. I thought they were cute. We could each paint them. We did do a project the other day, which I should bring out and try to do a little project video of a few things that I've made, but not a whole lot. We did a project together. I'm thinking once a week I'm going to do a project with him. I'm thinking maybe Thursdays, because Thursday is the day once a month that the library does their craft day, so that way we kind of stay consistent. And then Tuesday is usually movie day at the library, but when they don't have one, or if we're not, or we somehow for some reason can't go or don't want to go to the library movie, we can watch one at home. And I thought of something else we should probably do. Oh, I was thinking of making a puzzle day with them, try to do a puzzle with them. But I did find these scratch off ornaments at Hobby Lobby, and these ones that you color. So I'm going to put these into our little craft bin. I did buy these for hubby. He likes making it. Oddly, he can chew those ones okay. I picked up some pencils. Now there's 16 in here. That's more than they used to do. Now I don't mind it going up to $1.50 if they're going to put more in there. It seems to me they started out with 12 and then it went down to 10 and now it's up to 16. So make it make sense. But I liked these two packages. I thought I had made a couple of things that I want to drop off at the library for their like story time. Hopefully they're okay with that. If they're not, I'll just bring them home and use them for something else. Hubby bought some of the sanded cherry drops at Hobby Lobby. The pencils were Dollar Tree. I kind of jumped back and forth between Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. It's just kind of what I pulled out of the bag first. I found a bunch of the playing cards. I found the Batman ones. These were for hubby. I'm planning to start, I want to buy a couple of little plastic, I'm thinking like maybe the scrapbook type bins, because I don't pick up a lot for Christmas. And have one for each of us that I can put Christmas presents in. Because I'm going to have to buy my own Christmas presents from hubby because he can't do it. But I like that they got the images. I wish those Cub cards I had bought, which I spent way more than I did on the Dollar Tree ones, had been as neat as these ones are. But he'll like the Cub cards. So I bought the Batman ones. I found the Avenger ones, so I had to get those. I found a set of Looney Tune ones. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Frosty the Snowman. A Christmas Story. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This one was always one of my favorite ones. Oh, the scrapbook.com order. I basically ordered from them again. I wasn't planning to order from them again because they had the scrap rack pages. All scrap rack stuff was 50% off. I thought about coming out and seeing how many I had of each one, but this one I was pretty sure that I was almost out of because I happened to have used some of them the other day. The vertical double, it's the one that it's got two 6-inch wide pockets on it, and then the other one is one that's always been my favorite. I was thinking I probably should have ordered two of it. The Fantastic Five has always been one of my favorite pages. It's got 4 pockets that are the same size. Here you can kind of see it a little bit better here, and then one tiny one in the middle. The tiny one in the middle I rarely use, but this is kind of perfect for a lot of the sticker sheets that I get. I think it holds 5x7 stuff very well, so it does hold a lot of sticker sheets. I mean, some of them don't fit in here, and then the rest in here was freebie items. The last issue of Scrapbook and Cards today. I guess they're going to remain an online present thing. There was one more thing I actually ordered. I ordered some green foil because I wanted to use that on my Christmas cards. I wanted to use that on the inside of my Christmas card. This 3D embossing folder was free. It's very pretty. I think it's a 6x6 size. You know, I don't think I have any 6x6 folders. This little stamp set from Catherine Pooler says, "Cuppa in hand, book in lap, let the world wait." It's a stack of books. I like that one. this little pack of ephemera from Cartabella. It's New York themed. Here's the icons. This one was one that I don't think they had included, but they just put it in the order. This is made with love. Little stamp. Now available at scrapbook.com. Studio Light. Looks like it's just promoting a new brand that they are carrying. I did forget. I went back down to the library book sale. I was going to share that with you. I found Mrs. Miracle, which I've watched the movie. I wanted to read the book. I found another Nancy Drew book. She's like, oh, this one doesn't have a price on it. But the guy says, just give it to her for $1 then, which ended up 50 cents because it was half price day. The Hidden Window Mystery. I had looked at this one when I was there last time. It's the Bobbsey twins. So I picked that up. And then I picked up a couple Sue Grafton books because I was missing 3. So I bought V and U. Now the only one I'm missing is Y. It's funny. Hubby started listening to them. He's finished them. I had started them before him. I'm either on E or G. I can't remember which one. I'm on one of those two. So I'm way back at the beginning. I found a Dana Girls mystery. I had forgotten all about the Dana Girls until I seen one down at the library. I'm like, oh, I remember reading the Dana Girls when I was at the library. Isn't that cool? I think that might be the only place. Well, they do have a couple photos through it in it, like here. I mean, I love old books. I was hoping to find a Trixie Bell, the one I was checking, but I also found a couple more little golden books. I found The Littlest Christmas Elf. I looked at this one the other day and I almost bought it because I thought, wouldn't he be kind of cute? You could use like some gnome stuff with him because, well, it's an elf book. He looks a lot like a gnome to me. And then this one I remember reading to my kids when they were little, the Golden Egg book. So that's what I bought at the books. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.